Good afternoon, everyone. I am Anamari Gumahov, a third year Activity Ed student, and for today, I am going to continue the discussion about strategies for enhancing emotional intelligence. There are 13 strategies for enhancing emotional intelligence, and the first until to the sixth strategies were explained by one of my groupmates. And now let's proceed to the number seven. And the number seven is praise others. This is done by recognizing and appreciating others in order to achieve self fulfillment and create trust. Giving praise to others can deliver positive benefits for all parties in both professional and personal situations. For example, teachers should give acknowledgement and praise to students for their deeds that are worth commending. Dahil kapag naramdaman ng iyong mga mag-aaral o estudyante na tapat kang nagpapakita o sinasabi sa kanila kung ano ang kanilang ginawang mabuti, mas handa silang patuloy na mag-aral ng maigi at maghanap ng mga epektibong paraan upang malampasan ang mga hadlang. Remember, my fellow future educator, dili same og capacity ang imong mga estudyante na ay fast and slow learners. The reason why we need to guide them along the process. Because sometimes students may feel discouraged when they're working hard but it feels like their work still isn't good enough. Therefore, as an educator, you need to consider how you deliver effective praise towards your students. Next is give helpful feedback. Giving and receiving feedback in the classroom creates an optimal learning experience for both students and teachers. Students need feedback about their performance and skills to continue to learn and grow, while the teachers can use feedback to improve their lesson plans and curricula. In giving feedback, there is a positive and negative, right? So, if we say positive feedback, it is a type of feedback or communication that recognizes another's strengths, achievements, or successes. While the negative feedback, it is the vice versa of the positive feedback. Although negative feedback ay maaaring makasakit sa damdamin ng isang tao o sa iyong estudyante, at some point it can be turned constructive for one's improvement. For example, when we receive negative feedback from our superiors, we have to take it as a challenge toward becoming a better and stronger person. And I, myself, experienced receiving negative feedback coming from my professor in the first semester in my third year level. He said that I need to enhance my pronunciation to deliver my speech nicely, and by that, I took it as a challenge to enhance my pronunciation skills. And the number nine is apologize. Saying sorry demonstrates humility, a quality that will naturally win others as you value the relationship more than the ego. It means that not all the time the students are only the ones saying sorry or apologizing, but we, as a teacher as well. Apologizing to our students is so important because it shows kindness and all models empathy and social skills in the classroom. For example, whenever we commit mistakes in teaching, whether big or small, there is nothing to lose when we apologize. Even at times, doing it may seem to be very difficult. And somehow, as a student, especially nowadays, we experience pandemic, right? And then sometimes we can't or didn't come to class on time due to an internet connection, then you can say, I'm sorry mom for being late kasi mahina yung internet connection ko po. Or sometimes during recitation time rather, nawala, nabiglaan yung internet connection and resulting that you can't participate during the meeting, then as a teacher, you need to understand the situation and forgive your students about that. And the number 10 strategist is forgive and forget. Forgiving and forgetting prevent others from holding emotions and allowing one to move forward. Forgiving and forgetting about what they did to you is up to you. It's up to us. If you're ready, then you can decide not to continue being angry about something that someone has done and not to allow your memory of it to influence your future relationship, and it gives you at peace. For example, when a student or a colleague hurts us, we should be ready to forgive and let go of the pains that somehow caused us. Keep it in your mind. Diba ang teacher, taas jud kayo na sila pasensya towards their students or towards the others. And now let's proceed to the number 11. The number 11 is keep our commitments. The habit of keeping one's word and things, either big or small, develops a strong reputation for reliability and trustworthiness. In fact, making a commitment involves dedicating yourself to something. Therefore, before you make a commitment, think carefully. As an educator, it's our duty for a classroom to be high functioning. A teacher needs to be committed to and every student's learning. For example, when we are given tasks in school, make sure that we commit ourselves, our time, and efforts into it. And I remember that one of my professor here in college said that kung unsay naa, grab the opportunity. Dili pwede na ang isa ka educator is kanang pilian ka. Since being an educator isn't easy. Ug unsay ihatag dawata, then try to explore new things para masabtan ug mahandle nimo imong duty in a right way. Again, one role of being a teacher is a lifelong learner. Remember, opportunities may only come once, therefore, grab every opportunity that may come along our way, for it may never come again. And now, let's move on to the number 12. The number 12 is help others. One way to positively win others is through helping them, because listening to and helping them can build trust and inspire them to follow. By helping others, especially our fellow students or classmates, it results in a good relationship with them. And it shows that cooperative learning improves students' achievement, persistence, and attitudes. Through collaboration with fellow learners increases motivation and helps students take responsibility for their own and their peers' learning. For example, in every school activity, we have to find ways to help others accomplish their tasks successfully. In return, they will be grateful to us. Here, I proudly share with all of you that I'm forever grateful to my fellow classmates, especially my Bitivity Ed family, since a first year level in my college life. Wherein, nasa mindset sa tanan na competition is not a matter, but a mere theory. Remember, united we stand, divided we fall. And the last strategist for enhancing emotional intelligence is protect ourselves from emotional sabotage. This is the ability to protect ourselves when others try to manipulate our emotions for their own gain. Like, ginagamit lang ta nila para mas mapabetter sila. Kanang pababa nila ato ang self-esteem instead of lifting up. For example, when we feel that someone has been excessively or wrongly controlling our actions, feelings, and decisions in school, stop in any right but subtle and courteous way possible. So, You need to stop them because it's not good for you, especially to enhance your emotional intelligence. So, those are the strategies for enhancing emotional intelligence. And now, let's proceed to the recommended tools in enhancing emotional intelligence.